I'm 15 years old, I'm sitting in my room on my computer. I'm watching YouTube. And I see this for the first time. Like some memes, he's like dancing and shit and the music is playing. And I thought like, fuck me, this guy looks cool. Looks cool. I know people have muscles. Like I've seen huge bodybuilders, strongmen, powerlifters, or just people like in real life who trained. But this guy for some reason looks fucking great. And later I've realized it's because he has an aesthetic physique. It's not necessarily about how big you are, but about your proportions, about your body fat. You don't have to be huge. So I thought, why won't I look like him? I started researching, I started training, and 4 years later, I'm not him, but I would say I've done fairly well. But I'm still not where I want to be. And today I want to tell you like, where is the end point and how to get to it? How should you go about your whole like building the physique journey? So first, you should prioritize it as the number one thing in your life. Your whole day should be scheduled, every meal, when you train, when you go to sleep, this should be the priority. So you build the most muscle as fast as you can. And you do it for say like 3 to 5 years. And what you do then, I'm at this point, I've been doing it for 4. My idea is I will now cut, I will see how I look. I'm already seeing that I'm looking pretty fine, but I have like still like 10 pounds to go. But after I do it, I'll bulk slowly. It will be my last bulk. I'll build as much muscle as I can in this, and then I'll cut really slowly, like 2 pounds or like 1 kg per month weight loss maximum, no more per month. And after this, I'll be just like maintaining my body fat. I have to go for a second. That was so random, but sorry. So then after I do the slow bulk and really slow cut, so I will end up like with low body fat and good amount of calories, feeling actually happy and good, and then not bouncing back to higher body fat. I'll just be maintaining my diet. I will not be bulking again. Why? Technically, do you build more muscle when you bulk? Yeah, I think you do. But whenever you bulk, you just get fat. Not like fat, but you don't look lean. Imagine you get to a certain body weight, you finished your cut. Like bro, a month from now you look a lot worse. And then you have like nearly a year of like, pushing the bulk. I don't know if you are bulking like for months or for years. Some people do it for years. I think it's better doing a lean bulk. But anyway, you very quickly stop looking like you would look at a low body fat because you're slowly gaining body fat, and you will leave this, like let's call it 10% sweet spot, 10% body fat. You'll leave it very quickly, and you'll be like 11, 12, 13, and then you have all to go all the way up to like let's say 16. That's a long journey. And during this whole journey, right after you start and you leave the beginning, you are looking much worse. I don't want it because it's wasting your life. I've built this to experience life with this physique. I don't want to like sacrifice 5 years bulking because that's 5 years without looking good. So that's why this is my final bulk, and then I will just go with low body fat, and I'll build whatever muscle I can on low body fat, or I'll do something else. I think that is the base case scenario. Prioritize it as the number one thing you do in your life. Your whole day is scheduled around it. You build as much as you can, and then you still build, but while enjoying it. Because you have to cash out sometime. Imagine you reinvest in the future, reinvest in the future, reinvest in the future. Usually, if you reinvest in your future, there is a point where you are actually living your future. And although you are reinvesting everything, you're actually living quite well already. Imagine you are trying to make more money, make more money, make more money. Everything you make, you put back into the business. Like there comes a point when you're like making, imagine like $100,000 a month, and you like leave 10% of it, you leave 10K, and you reinvest everything back. You're reinvesting like everything besides the 10%, but your 10% is $10,000. That's a lot. With your physique, it's not the same. You reinvest, build more muscle, bulk, and you are constantly on a bulk basically. You like or cutting, but you're not on 10%. The only way to like finally to like invest in the future and like take to cash out what you've built is to stay low body fat and still build muscle. It's possible. Like if you'll be eating enough carbs and enough protein, your training will still be great and your physique will still be improving. There's no way around this. And anyway, do you need more muscle after so much time? I doubt it. Like it will not change much. First 3 to 5 years change a lot. But I think like the next year for me, it will not change much. What will matter the most is the fact that I'll be older, because I'm like right now I'm 19. It is a bit weird for a 19-year-old to look like this. Then I'll be 20, I'll look better because of that. So yeah, it is just a point where I think there's no point reinvesting in the future. I need to cash out. And how will I cash out? Exactly like I said, bulk, till high calories. I'm planning like 4,500 calories a day and maintain that. And after I will be at that point, I will start cutting really slowly and I see where I end up. And I will interject this cutting with maintenance phases. I will make it really slow. I won't rush myself. And then I will be on low body fat with a fucking 10 out of 10 physique compared to an average person. And if it's not an average person, I will look amazing, much more better than this, when this is already pretty cool. Of course, I don't look like your average fucking Instagram influencers. I don't take steroids. I don't have great genetics. I look like an average person who really tries in the gym. And right now I look a bit weird because I am not like shredded, but I was cutting, so I'm smaller but still not lean. It's the worst spot that you can be in, like, to be honest. But anyway, I'll do this and then I'll be maintaining, and I'll be like 21 years old around, and I will have 10 out of 10 physique for life, because after you build it, you have it. And I'll be just, still lifting a bit, like up to 2 times a week to maintain it. Just being active, going on walks, doing some cardio. I'll probably start boxing like as my main thing. There's so much more stuff than just the gym. You can get good at the gym, but why don't you just build enough muscle and then go do something else? Maybe you are interested in martial arts. That's great. Now you have muscle, you have the body. Now go and build endurance and power and go be quick. Still be heavy and big. Go be fucking agile and hit hard. That would be cool as fuck. A person who would be like training boxing for 5 years, I would tell him, go and build a physique. So now you have both. You look great and you can fight. That's great. It's such a great combination. So do this or do something else. Like, I don't know, whatever you do. You go for a walk and you're walking like you're jacked. You're not skinny nerd walking through the town. Nobody cares about you. You're jacked. People notice. People stare like crazy at people with good physiques. Because it's rare, and it's getting rarer and rarer. Especially the older you get. But if you build it in your 20s, you have it for life essentially. It is so easy to maintain. So please, prioritize it. Build muscle. Do whatever you can. Then do a really slow cut from a high bulk. And then just do something else. Then just maintain it. Do something else. Do not be stuck in this gym lifestyle. Oh, I'll only train. If you are a personal trainer and you're making money from it, yeah, maybe. But for an average person, like, just build the physique and try to do something else as your priority. Still train, but do not make it your priority. Do not let it rule your life, because you have to sacrifice a lot, honestly. There is so much I've turned down. I became essentially like antisocial. But sometimes I would not go out. A lot of the times, like, it would be like the weekend, but I had to go to sleep fairly early, because like Monday to Friday you wake up early for the school or job. So then on the weekends I wanted to go to sleep at the same time, so I don't fuck up my circadian rhythm. That's the extent that I went to. Maybe you don't have to, but the faster you want to grow and the more muscle you have, the more you have to sacrifice. That's why the 3 to 5 years is the sweet spot, in my opinion. Build as much muscle, bulk high, cut slowly, and enjoy your life.